Good morning. Today I am bringing you a little bit of an update from the Big Island. I live, excuse me, I'm still bringing up this biofilm that we all have because I've had COVID several times. So I've had to really, I'm working hard to bring it up. And one of my weaknesses is in this area because of the throat cancer. So it seems to just be a little harder, like my reflexes are not good enough to quite, expectorate the goo so I can just get over it. But anyway, not really what I came to talk about. But I woke up kind of in the middle of the night, as so did my dog. And there was this really strange kind of grinding sound. I just couldn't quite figure. And I don't even know, because I was coming out of a sleep, that I was hearing what I was hearing. So I want to say that as well. But my dog started growling and kind of getting uncomfortable. And I was like thinking to myself, yeah, that was a weird noise. I agree. Something's not quite right about that sound. And I remember thinking, I wonder why I'm hearing this. But it was a very strange grinding sound. And I fall back to sleep, no big deal. And I wake back up this morning at 5:30ish. My sister called, and she lives on the mainland, which is about 8:30 her time. And we like to have a daily conversation together, which is, count your lucky stars. I'm 62. I have my sister, my brother, my two siblings. And we love each other, all three of us, and we really hang on to each other's souls and hold space. So anyway, we have our conversation dailies. And so, I get up and we have our conversation daily. And I notice that there's a pretty good odor out there. Sulfurous. It smells like Palo has burnt. Now, I don't, in a way, live close to where the eruption actually took place, but on another sense, yes, I do. And although the eruption, as the Department of Geology and Defense and all that here on the island is saying that it's over for right now. Both eruptions are over for right now. I believe that that's not exactly correct. I think that they've burnt, okay, and so the pressure has gone from way up there to there was some relief when they belched, okay, but I don't think it's by any means over. And one of the impressions that I got when going up to the volcano and understanding that it was going to go, and I was up there pre it going for at least a month, I got the impression that she was rumbling and warning. And so, for instance, if you notice that the road to, say, Kona might get cut off, the saddle road that goes between the two volcanoes, well, there's good reason it might get cut off, because in some ways that's kind of where the filth lies in a kind of a, if you will, way as to what's really wrong with humanity and these islands and how we come and colonize, because people come in, it's a tourist location, they love their little vacation, and then they come in and they, at all costs buy a house, and it causes the price of houses to be unrealistic in every way for everybody but those who can afford it, which is not 99.9% of us, or, well, let's not say that, but maybe 90% of us, okay? 90% of us, including myself, couldn't afford to buy here. And when you consider that, then, think about the people who are from here and what happens to them in the process, and how maybe Pele feels about that. And the fact that the volcano took off on the day of freedom for the people, the local people, the Hawaiians, is a fascinating reality. We had 3 volcanoes going. Teamwork, something deeper, actionable, 3 of Wands. Something bigger is coming. Something from afar. Who knows? But I feel like because we live in a loving, kind world as we walk on our mother's back, Gaia, and she supports us and cares for us. And she wants to tell us that things are going to happen and you might need to relocate. So she sends these warnings, right? So I'm just going to simply ask my Mana Oracle cards about the volcanoes that are currently wanting to go. Or are they going to go? Is this it? Are they done? Or are we going to see something maybe we've never seen before? So I'm just going to ask, are the volcanoes done going? And please tell me what you wish for me to know about this. Okay, so what we get, oh boy. Okay, so we get the number 7, Huna. Okay, kind of like there's some ghosties here, and you notice how that they're crossed over. Well, I was talking about the saddle road, right? I'm talking about how you can drive between the saddle road, and this card is suggesting there's been some luck and some expansion where the flow stopped right there just before the road. But you can see it's still really very much in a dark space. And whatever's behind the 2 little traveling sacks up on the sticks hasn't yet been opened. So in this sense, the pressure at the top is still building. And I think what this card is saying, that we can expect more up in that area, that it isn't quite finished. There's more to come. And do notice the little bird up on the flowers, and that is so funny. So this gives you some airy feeling, like the smell coming through the air today is reminding me that somehow it doesn't feel like this is by any means over with, that something more is going to happen up here or in Hawaii. And so I'm just going to simply ask Pele one more question. And that is, so is this energy, this restless energy, Pele, is this restless energy, this desire to heal the collective, is this about us becoming aware, a lesson of colonization? Is this about colonization and gentrification in some ways here on this island where land is born? Oh yes. A 31, okay, and it's wanting to take us back to basics, back to teamwork and collective good in a strong way. And the number 4 here on the island is a very important number. Now I want to kind of look at this because this is 4 eels coming out from the shadows, saying that we're here, and you think about that: air, wind, fire, earth, to say that from the depths we're here to protect and defend what isn't meant to be taken or stolen or bought. Tribal life in this sense wasn't ever meant to be purchased. It was we support each other and we live amongst each other as a tribe, not as I conquer and take from you, and you have nothing, and you sit on the sidelines, and when I call you, you come and serve me. That's kind of what we have here. So we get this card, which is showing some of the dis-ease, that those green eels are really saying that at this time, it's really in the depths of the waters is functioning in a sick kind of a way, where Pele is saying that it is a sick system. And she's been saying to me that the Hula, one of the things that is done here by the local people, is to put their feet and their souls upon her back and gently go with her and help her contract and give of herself to birth land. We failed to see how serious this really is. So with that, I would like for you to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Join me over on my YouTube channel and then on my website, www.twiggy.com, and book a reading. And I have a lot of things. And if you don't know quite what you want, send me a message and I'll let you know the variety I have. I don't have everything listed right now because I have a lot of work to do on that site. But I have some things listed. And with that, I thank you for joining me here.